So, when we say we have patterns, this is what we said in a certain way. There is a cyclical moment to everything. Our psychological and emotional processes also have become cyclical, largely because of a very strong attachment and involvement with the physical process. And physical process has to be cyclical, only then we exist. Without cyclical movement, there will be no physical existence. You want to know what is the yogic doomsday? In yoga, they calculated some 3,200 years ago, 3,200 years ago, they made a calculation and said, every year, this is a fact, every year the moon is moving away from the planet approximately about 32 millimeters. This is nearly 1.5 inch. The orbit of the moon is going away from the planet. So they made a calculation and said, in 28,000 years, the moon will go so far that its impact on the planet will become minimal. When that happens, the human women will lose their menstrual cycles. Once that happens, human race will just peter out. Our ability to reproduce will go away and slowly we quietly peter out. Having said that, our physical existence here is only because of the cycles, various levels of cycles going on within us, isn't it? So if you attach your psychological process too much with your physicality, your psychological process also becomes cyclical, and in this, your karmic process also becomes cyclical, so your life starts running in cycles. You cannot avoid the cycles absolutely. The longest cycle that can run in your life is 12.25 years, because that is the cycle of the sun. The sun's cycles happen in 12.25 years, moon cycle happen in 28 days. Our physical existence is based in the moon cycles, because unless our mother's bodies were in sync with the cycles of the moon, we wouldn't be born. So our physical existence is a short cycle, but other dimensions of our existence is a longer cycle. Let us say your life became a 6-year cycle, then you will be still fine, you will be productive, but once in a way you will freak on somebody, do this and that, but you will be still doing things successfully. Let us say your cycle became 3 years, then you will see you will be still doing reasonably well, but volatile. One dimension of your life will be doing well, whatever you're competent with, the rest will be a mess, it'll be going like this. If it becomes, let's say, 18-month cycle, then you will see every day waking up in the morning is a problem. So many things will happen, nobody need to bother you. Everybody leaves you alone, still you will torture yourself in many different ways. Let's say your cycle becomes 9 months. Once you come below 9 months cycle, then you are serious trouble. If it becomes 3 months, you must be in the asylum, you should be out. If you get less than 3 months, then your physical existence itself is coming to an end, it will not go beyond that. How to watch these cycles? If you want to watch patterns, don't watch patterns in terms of what happens around you. You must learn to observe the system. There are clear-cut cycles happening. It's very important that you do the necessary sadhana to bring this cycle to the longest possible cycle within the human body is 12.25 year cycle. If you keep your cycle at that level, you will see you will be very well balanced, you will be successful with your life, you will handle your life effortlessly, and no matter what happens around you, everything works for you. Simply because you're in sync, because you must understand your existence is not independent of the sources which create you. Here, every moment of your life, everything that you do, the plant life, animal life and your life is all solar powered. Only if you're in sync with that fundamental energy, you will run with certain ease. Once as you start getting away from that cycle, you will see life becomes more and more of a struggle. If it drops below 3 years, I would say, you will not live a fruitful life, you will live a very fitful life. It's like, in spurts you may do well here and there, but generally life becomes struggle. Instead of trying to settle all these external situations which nobody can settle, but if you settle this one thing, bring it to the right kind of cyclical process, you will see everything falls into place for you. Whatever may be happening, whatever the people's intention may be about you, still that will also work out for your well-being, simply because you're in sync with the fundamental nature of your existence here, and that's very important.
Waning moon phases after the full moon help you to let go. Just as the light of the moon is retreating itself into darkness, during 2 weeks, the influence of the moon is also retreating itself and therefore supports you to let go of old things, shed some extra weight, or go within. The waxing moon phases after the new moon help you to bring something new into your life. As the light is coming back into the moon, it is also coming back into your life in form of new energy, new intentions, and new power for creation. New moons are like a zero starting point. The slate is wiped clean and the soil is being prepared in darkness for new seeds to be planted. New moons are the best time to start something new, get clear on the future, and bring fresh energy into our life. Set your intentions and journal them down. In ancient traditions, the new moon is called upon to manifest a dream, a heart's desire, or a wish, and release it to the moon so it can blossom in its own time. Cut your hair if you would not like it to grow fast again. This goes for unwanted body hair as well as for keeping a good haircut in place as long as possible. Take a fast and relax. New moon is the best day in the month to release extra weight, toxins, and stagnant energy. Use this day to drink lots of water, herbal teas, or detox juices. Eat light fruits or steam unflavored vegetables. Go to a sauna, get a massage, and take rest. Do nothing for one day. Schedule a surgery on this day if needed be. Since the new moon is the day of reset for the whole system, it is also the best day to help the body to let go of any unwanted energies or illnesses from the body. Plant leafy greens, herbs, or decorative plants. Greens with lots of leaves grow much better when planted on new moon or waxing moon, as the energy of the water starts to be pulled upward and therefore into the greens. Full moon are the zenith of something that has reached completion. It's when all the energies have gathered to such an extent that the natural next step is to let go and release. Full moon are the best time to take inventory of what no longer serves us and where we can make more space for something better to come in. Let go of unwanted habits, people, or circumstances. Full moon is the most powerful of moon to help you to let go. Get out a journal and pen to paper, write down what you would like to release from your life, asking the full moon to assist you with it in a harmonious way. Then rip the paper apart and burn it outside. Today is the day a haircut on full moon grows the hair the fastest, strongest, and thickest. Plant root and fruit plants. When the energy is retreating itself and slowly decreasing, it is energetically retreating itself into the earth and therefore enhances the growth and vitality of roots like root vegetables as well as fruit, trees, and plants. As the energies are ready to release and leave, it is the best time in the month to air out the house, including the corners, bring out the garbage as well as unused items to a thrift store, rearrange books and decorative items, clean the windows and make space for the new to come in. Make a list of your needs and wants. As the full moon is energetically the strongest, it also brings out the strongest emotions, which makes a good day to get a feel for each area of your life to see if you are in operating at your energetic optimum here. Check in with your current feelings about your family, partner and relationship, work, friends and community, communication, intuition and spirituality, and see if these areas are truly in alignment with your highest good. If they are not in alignment, revert back to step 1 and add things to let go list.